10 days, one country, countless lessons. Hi, my name is Maya Ballard, and here is my recap of my study abroad program to Singapore. This video captures not only the places I visited, but also the lessons I learned, the memories I made, and the ways this journey has shaped the future healthcare professional I hope to become. Starting with day one, I didn't know what to expect, but we got started right away. Day one was a long day. After getting off our flight and all meeting up, we rode the MRT for the first time and did a scavenger hunt, which my group won. This led us to the Hawker Center where we all tried stingray. As a picky eater, I never thought I would do this. Day two, we started our morning off visiting Hatch Confinement Oasis, which is a postpartum recovery hotel for new mothers. And this is where I learned about phototherapy for babies with jaundice. That was such a cool place to tour. And then we finished our day off with some shopping on Orchard Road and visiting the Botanic Gardens. Day three was a long day. We started our morning with Dr. Stephen Tucker's presentation and then the Viva Foundation for Children with Cancer. We got to know a little bit about what they do and got to walk around the lab. We went on a tour to the Singapore General Hospital Museum, which was so cool. And then we finished our day with some sightseeing at Chinatown and the Pinnacle Sky Bridge. The views were amazing. At this point, I've already learned so much about myself and the things that I want to do for my future career. Next day was just some sightseeing. I feel like I was a local already. I learned how to use the MRT very efficiently. We just had a few visits and lunch on Singapore River. We visited the Asian Civilization Museum, which was so cool. They had a breastfeeding room. We saw so many beautiful pieces in the museum and so much history that went by in Singapore. We got to take a tour around the New Life Preschool, which was my favorite. I love kids, so this was just so amazing to see how they run things here in their preschool. This just made my choice in working with kids even stronger. Also got to visit the NICU and neonatal center in the National University Hospital, and I got to take a picture with one of the doctors. I learned so much during this visit. We were able to go up and see two of the NICU centers up close and get to see babies actually doing phototherapy for jaundice. Then we finished our day with the walk and we made it to dinner, which we had the best mango ice cream before. And we saw another postpartum recovery center inside the mall. It's so effective. During dinner, we had some fun. We were doing interviews and trying new foods. We tried chili crab. And then we all went to a night safari, which was so cool. We got to get a talk from Dr. Jeremy Lim, and he taught us very insightful things about public transportation, birth rates, and that the Singapore healthcare system is not really for everyone. We then got to visit Haji Lane and Jute Chai, which were very beautiful. We got to see temples and just walk around and see pretty streets. As you can see, we all loved it and took beautiful pictures. And then we set out for our dinner cruise. As you can see, the MRT was crazy. But by this time, we were all used to it. It just felt normal. The sunset cruise was so pretty. We got to see fireworks, a light show. It was just amazing. At this point, I was feeling very grateful because all the things we've got to do, all the lessons I learned, the insightful advice that all these wonderful people had given us, I was just so grateful. We then had a day at Universal. We got to ride some fun rides and just all have fun and laugh with each other. And then me and a few other girls set out to do ziplining, which was so amazing and cool. This was just like a sightseeing fun day, so we were all just so excited. I got to grow better bonds with my peers, and I feel like I knew each one of them personally, and we could have fun one-on-one. I would have to say the Botanic Gardens was one of my favorite things. We got to see Jurassic Park and the beautiful flowers and then the light show at night, which was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's just so amazing that people get to see this every day and live like this. On our second to last day, we got up bright and early and headed to KK Hospital, which was just a women's and children's hospital. The things they stand for and what they do is just so amazing. I feel like I can see myself working in an environment like this. We also got to see their milk bank, which was also very interesting because Dr. Obeng taught us a lot about this and what she did with this in Ghana. Then we headed out to Little India, where we all kind of tried new foods, and I was just so proud of myself. And then we ended our night with Indonesian food with the IU alumni. On the last day, we started our morning with an 8 a.m. lecture from Professor Chulani and a tour of the clinic and the lab. It was so cool to see the history and the close knit that they have with the actual hospital and how they get all their resources. And then we finished it up with lunch at a Korean barbecue place. This day also happened to be my birthday, which I was so grateful that my teachers and my peers were happy to celebrate this with me. We went back to the hotel for our debrief and then ended our night with a light show and dinner. This was such a bittersweet moment. Looking back on these 10 days, I realized this experience was about much more than studying healthcare. It challenged me to step outside my comfort zone, introduce me to new culture, and give me a deeper understanding of maternal and child health. I returned home with new knowledge, greater confidence, and even a stronger passion for pursuing a career that improves the lives of mothers and children. This was such a great opportunity. Thank you.